Welcome, dear Cancer, to your tarot reading. Today I will read your cards for the upcoming week, which will begin at the 22nd of September and will end at the 28th of September. First of all, I would like to explain a few general facts about the reading. The pattern I am going to use is the so-called Celtic Cross, which shows you the general energies for the week and prospects for the near future. This pattern also provides you with insights in your environment, your wishes and fears, your mindset, and the conscious and unconscious forces within you. The so-called court cards, Knight, Queen, Prince, and Princess, often refer to special people in your life and describe their traits of character. It is not important what gender these cards show. That means a knight could also be a woman in your life, and a queen might as well be a man. Since time is fluid, some events might already have happened, whereas other events might occur a bit later. That hopefully gives you an overlook on your current life situation and some advice on how to deal with it. And now we shall begin. Dear Cancer. So, first week of fall. And the first week where the days are shorter than the night. And here is the first card. And soon we can start with your reading, dear Cancer. And I'm very excited what we will see here. So, first of all, four of Swords and 5 of Wands. Swords and Wands. Good. The 4 of Swords generally stands for some kind of peace or some precursor of peace, like some kind of armistice here. You want to find a solution for a problem that has been going on for a while, and you are fed up with fighting, or you just don't have any energy left to fight. But yeah, that's the third reading I got today, where I have those contradictions. Here is, like I said, some will for peace here, and here the 5 of Wands. They show more some will for conflict and challenge here. So I don't know what it will be now, but I can say that you've come to a point where thinking, where you did enough thinking, and you know that it's time to act now. I think that's that contradiction here. It seems like a contradiction, but in the end, it's just the logical conclusion here. So you did a lot of thinking on your problems, on your issues, and you wanted to find some solution for that. And maybe you have come to the knowledge that you've done thinking, that you have to act, and that would be the 5 of Wands here, that you have to act. And you have to, get some things out of your way, some obstacles here. And you just can do that with some strength and activity here. You can't do that with thinking. You can't do that with logic or rationality. You just have to act. And it won't be hard if you just do it. So that's, I think that's the bottom line here. And we've got the 5 of Cups here. So another 5 Cups, 5 Wands. Yeah, I think that's kind of sobering for you, because maybe you wished to find a solution that's theoretical. but your thoughts were circling around that problem, or have circled around that problem for a longer time now, and you just couldn't solve it by thinking, with thinking. So and that might be some kind of disappointment for you, that you maybe you're a thinker, you think a lot, and you are used to solve problems by thinking, but and then you had to realize, oh, I just have to do it. I just have to call that person. I just have to, I don't know, tidy up my room or something like that, or clean the house, the windows. I can't do it by thinking about it. I just have to do it, and that's, yes. Sometimes it depends on the topic here. With cleaning the windows, it's not that hard to accept, but with other things, it could be harder to accept that you just have to, get things done by acting. And the good thing here is that you are quite optimistic that you will do that. Here is the Six of Wands, so you're optimistic. And I think that kind of armistice here is something you have achieved by thinking, that you could accept the situation with the pros and cons, and that you want to go on, you want to get better, you want to improve. You are not satisfied with your situation as it is right now. Even if you are in a good situation, you want even more. And you are convinced of being able to get that. You are convinced of yourself, and you had maybe some kind of downer, some bummer here that made you feel worthless or less worthy. Maybe you were a bit sad, you were a bit pessimistic, and didn't have too much energy in the last weeks. So that will be over now. I think you will feel some fire again. You will feel some motivation now, and I think you just know what to do, and but the motivation here is to get better in some field of life, in some way. Maybe you want to get promoted. Maybe you if you're doing sports, you want to break a record in some way, want to be the fastest one in some discipline or something. You want to win a quiz at the bar. It doesn't have to be the big things, but of course it can be. You want to get better in something, and after a while of relaxing and getting finding your power again, you can start again, and you are optimistic that you will win now, that you will win that challenge. You feel quite content. 10 of Cups. That's giving you some good basis here for your plans, because you feel quite well off now, and you want to. So that's the reason you are optimistic, and that you think that you can do things, and that you have the power, the optimism for that. But you also know that if you don't act now, that will fade away, that motivation, and then you're back at that point here at the 5 of Cups. Here we have 5 of Cups, 10 of Cups. So the cups are full now, and they can't stay full forever, and then they get empty again, and then you're back at that point, and you don't want to get back at that point here. So it's time for you to act now, and you feel that, you know that. And you're quite convinced of that. Here's the Knight of Swords. If the Knight of Swords represents you, then you know what to do. I already said that. You know what you want, and you know how you will get it. So that's a good thing. But don't be too cynical here. Don't be too cold. Also listen to your feelings and to the people around you, but not too much. You're focused now, and I think you quite determined as well. So let's keep it that way. Another explanation could be that you are searching for some kind of advice here from someone who is either a therapist or quite a rational person who gives good advice. Just not professionally, but just a good advice giver. But doesn't matter if you're looking for professional help or some friend you know who can listen well and give you good advice. So maybe you're doing that. You're going to a friend and ask them for advice, and they will give you advice. And here's the Knight of Wands. That's interesting because we've got that couple here, that pair. They are quite opposite to each other, but they make each other complete. So since that position here indicates your or stands for your perspective on things, I think that you are the Knight of Wands here. So the explanation that you're looking for someone who giving you advice, who is wise, who is experienced, who is more an intellectual type. I think that is the most probable explanation here. You have that kind of energy here right now. And you want to use that, but maybe you need someone who gives you some plan here, so you won't waste that energy on just one thing, for example, and then you are empty and you didn't achieve so much. So maybe there is someone you should ask. What should I do with that energy? Someone who has a concept for you, maybe for business or something, because you are full with energy, but you're not maybe that creative in an intellectual way. So maybe starting a business, you might have good ideas for a business, but you may not have good skills with, I don't know, making concepts, making theoretical plans. That's a whole different thing. Maybe you're good at finding the right furniture for your little shop, or making nice little flyers or something, or beautiful homepage or website for that. But you may not be that good in making the taxes or something, or the bureaucracy, and such a more intellectual, logical person could help you there. And yes, you are full with energy here. There is lust. Here is 5 of Wands, 6 of Wands, the Knight of Wands. You are full with power at the moment. You are unstoppable. You just might need someone calming you down. So listen to that logical person here, to that more intellectual person, because you have so much energy. I think you just would start running somewhere, and not knowing where you would end up. And that person here can give you some way, not give you some way, lead you the way, so that you will come out, end up at the point you really want to get. So yeah, I think I love your energy here, and what you that you want to do something, but try to listen to others who can give you some advice and direction here. That I think is really important here, because you might tend to act before you think. Here's the Hanged Man. Yeah, maybe that's just a fear, of course. Maybe you're afraid of, yeah, getting in the wrong direction, and doing something which isn't worthwhile. And so that's why I said, listen to that person here, and they will give you good advice on that. So that won't happen. So that you just won't take your whole power that you've got right now, and I don't know, buy some fireworks, and then you burn down all the fireworks and you had a great time, and then it's over, and then yeah, you're back here at that point. So don't do that. Maybe try to use your energy more deliberately. Yeah. And if you know some Aquarius here, or some Gemini, or maybe a Libra, or someone who has similar traits of character, maybe you should ask them. Yeah. Yeah, that's nice. Here's the Fool. So you will get on some new path here, and you don't know yourself right now where that path will lead you. Like I already said, you're just full of energy, and you just want to start. You didn't make any plans here. I like that. You just want to start. You're full with energy, and you're full with optimism. You know that you've learned everything you could learn in that old life, in that old phase or chapter of your life. There is nothing more to do here, so you can leave it behind. You can shut the book, close the book, and do something new, do something else. And you're really anxious about it, and full with anticipation. You really just don't know what you will do in the end. So that's because you are maybe a bit afraid that you will do something completely stupid, and some business that will fail at once. You want to sell something that no one wants to have, or something like that, but you are totally convinced of that's the next fashion here, that's the next thing that everyone wants to have, and then no one will buy it, and you will go bankrupt, something like that. But I think that is why you should ask this person here. There is someone around you who will give you good advice, and you should listen to them. You might be the most powerful person at the moment, but you maybe are not the most realistic person at the moment. So please ask them. Okay. Yeah, it looks very, very exciting here, and I wish you good luck with whatever you want to do, and that you will keep up that energy here, because that's great when you're feeling so strong here. And yeah, I hope you liked what you heard, and that you can make any sense out of it. I would be very happy if you left a comment, or if you subscribe to my channel. I wish you a lovely week, dear Cancer. Goodbye und auf Wiedersehen.